What is going on, managers, and welcome back to a brand new tactical video from me. Today we are going all about attacking. Attack. This is a really random formation that just shouldn't work, but for some reason it does. So let's get straight in the video, show you just what happens when you go ultra attacking in Football Manager 2023. So I took on Valencia. We had a season with him. As you can see, we won the league with him first season using this formation. Edinson Cavani got us 39 goals. He absolutely did. To be fair, he was brilliant for us as well. You can see there, his attributes just ooze as a striker, especially an advanced forward that we play him in without the dribbling, just playing the ball over the top and him sneaking behind the back or winning headers. He's absolutely phenomenal that way as well. So what we kind of did is we just went through, played our games. As you can see there, we won the league by a clear 7 points, which is absolutely crazy when you look at it, and I'll show you exactly the league there. We managed to score 110 goals in the La Liga. That's right, 110 goals. We did concede 56, which is a high amount, especially in the top. Like, no one in the top 7 there has conceded that many goals. We are very bad on conceding goals, but that's what happens when you go ultra attack. We did manage to win 30 games, which is huge, though, and lost just the 5. So I'm going to show you some of the results. We didn't lose in the league for the first, I think it was 5 months here, or 4 months. As you can see there, getting unbelievable results of a 6-3 against Barcelona there as well, 4-1 against Real Madrid, both at home as well. We got a 5-1 against Getafe. Vallecano we beat 6-3 as well. Real Betis we won 5-2. We were just scoring so many goals. Atletico Madrid we beat 4-3 away from home. Real Sociedad and Sevilla we put 4 past home and away. Sevilla getting 2 goals, though that one we did lose in the semi-final of the Super Cup, which unfortunately we lost to Real Madrid, but we still bounced back with good wins against Villarreal. Mallorca we beat 5-2 as well, putting more goals, beat Atletico Madrid yet again, 3-1, scoring 3 past Atletico Madrid. We did lose 4-0 though away from home against Barcelona, which is always going to be a tough one, but we bounced back with a nice one against Atletico Bilbao. It was more of like the away games that we would struggle with more than anything of the other ones, but it was some great results in there, as you can see as well. Espanyol 4-0. Cadiz 2-0. We then lost in the neutral ground in the final of the Spanish Cup to Real Madrid. The fact we got to the final was absolutely great. Yet again, beating Atletico Madrid 4-3, putting 4 past them. Sevilla we beat 2-0. We beat Real Madrid 3-2 away from home as well. We did lose to Real Sociedad at home, away from home, sorry. That was a bad one, and Villarreal. So pretty much we won it nearly every single home game and just dominated in their home ones. But away games, we just conceded some against the bigger sides. We conceded some poor goals there, as you can see, but we won the league and we only lost pretty much, I think it was 4 all season, as I misclicked there by accident. But yeah, unbelievable scenes. We did have 2 of our players in the top 3 goal scorers there, with Edinson Cavani and also Hugo Duro. You do see assists from Jose Gaya as well, and also Samuel Lino getting our most assists for the league as well, which is great to see. You see all this, and I'm going to show you the stats. Obviously, we scored 110 goals, which is absolutely crazy to do there, but we are going to be a bit low on everything else. As you can see, 9th on the shots against us as well. We're going to be really low on these because it's not really a defensive tactic. It's not there for that. It's just going to score as many goals as possible. With the possession as well, only 49%. You will kind of get the ball forward as soon as possible. We were top with dribbles though, with 818. Kind of shows you just exactly what we're doing with this tactic as well. Fuse conceded, like I say, we were really bad with that one. We were joint 12th with 56. That is like more than double of what Real Madrid and Barcelona are conceding as well. So that's crazy that we're seeing that as well. We didn't get most tackles won. We came 10th with that, getting 770. But like I say, this tactic was purely just getting the ball down, getting it forward, and going for that attacking route. 17th with pass completion as well. 80%. 80% is not that bad, but still, pass completion of 80% is not that good for us. So you're going to be sitting there and you're thinking, Wildtech, what was the tactic that you used for this one? And it's crazy. When you look at it, you're going to look at it and be like, this is like awful. And it just shouldn't work. It shouldn't. But for some reason, going ultra attacking like this just worked for us. So we just had the DLP who was sitting on pretty much as a holding midfielder. He's sitting there as a DLP, and all he does is just mops up there and just tries to get the ball forward as soon as possible. We got an inside forward, 2 inside forwards, and a shadow striker. You are pretty much playing 5 strikers. That is what you're doing. You're pretty much playing 5 strikers, which is crazy. We have 2 wing backs as well, trying to get the ball forward, and then we have 2 normal centre halves. You don't want them hoofing the ball up or playing a DLP or a ball playing defender. You don't want that because that's just going to cause you even more gaps, even though there is gaps anyway. But that just is how it goes. And all we do is play on a positive mentality there. We pass into space, try and find the guys up top, and we do it. We're slightly short to passing, but at a higher tempo. We also have run it defense as well, and we do allow the players to be a little bit more expressive, try and have a bit of creative freedom to get that ball forward as soon as possible. We do have counter and regroup there as well. So you have both of them. Sorry, counter press and counter. So we get the ball, try to get the ball back as soon as physically possible. When we need to, we distribute to the fullbacks and we take short kicks as well, so that the fullbacks are the guys that get the ball through. We do play with a much higher line, as you can see there, high press and a higher line. And we have closed down much more often as well. One thing we do have on our DLP is Mark Titus, so we try and get him to cover in the centre there, especially with the AMs or shadow strikers, anything like that. Also on the fullbacks, we have tackle order on both of the fullbacks as well. So as you can see there, try and get the ball back off our players. And we also on the centre halves, we just have Mark Titley as well. So if they have a 3 formation of 2 strikers, our CDMs or our centre halves are going to get that ball and try and lock them in so that they can't get the ball to him or distribute to him. Other than that, there is no other instructions on any of our players apart from what they are told to do with their job. And this just confuses the defenders because there is literally 5 strikers playing up front there, and it literally confuses the living daylight out of them as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of games as well, just show you what happens, just show you how the tactic sets up, how it forms out, so you can see a little bit of a flow of how everything goes. When we set up and you have a look at the team, this is pretty much from kickoff, 11 seconds in. We've got a flat back 4 there, which is always there, our DM holding in, and you can see our shadow striker does also drop back as well, trying to get involved in the game as well as everyone else. So he doesn't really just sit up front. When he's playing defensive, he drops in and becomes a centre midfielder. Once again, we lose possession of the ball here. They did have a man sent off within the 17 minutes, so at the minute we're not at the 17th minute, but just so you know, they do have a man sent off in the 17th minute. But as you can see here, our DM is going over there, trying to get the ball back whilst one of our players is also there. So you've got our wingers getting involved, you've got a shadow striker getting involved for defensive duties. It's not like he's just left vulnerable there. As a nice pickup from Gaia. And look at that counter attack there, guys. You've got 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, 4, 5 there, and 6 running up with Gaia as well involved in this. As you can see, it's just an overflow getting into the box there. Try to get the ball through as we pass it around. There's so many options in the box. Fortunately, cleared away. But here you can see a position here that we will struggle to get goals from as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 players tracking back, and there is our DM as well. So if they break on this chance, there's a big chance that they could actually break through us and try and get the ball through. So as you can see here, Cliver now has the ball, and he has got 2 players running forward, a 3rd one with Limo over there as well, and then you also have our shadow striker just dropping back. So 1 ball through here, which has going to be to Cavani. It's going to be easy work. 1, 2 touch, bang, there's a goal for you. Easy as that. He's just really overflowing the attacking players there, just getting the ball through. Another one here, as you can see, our right back gets the ball, so we've got 3 players sitting back and our DM as well. So if the counter attack is on, we've got 4 players sitting back. They do have 4 players pushing forward here. So our inside forward and our other striker might be a little bit caught out there because they're too far forward because they are on attacking, but there is 4 players and there's 4 players back. Let's see how this goes on as the ball gets played into the box. Clive kind of just messes it there. I think with better attacking players as well, you're really going to score a lot of goals as Clive works all the way through, and Cavani with the overflow of players in the box there, just so you can see. Look at that there with our players. We've got 5 players into the box and another one potentially going on as our DM does the DM pushes in as well. So you have 6 white shirts in that box. It's not very rare that you will see 6 attackers in the opposition's half there. But if you look around and see, you can see that Gaia is there, marking one of their players. Then we also has Teeny there, marking another one of the players. And then we have 2 centre-halves, which are absolutely fine, marking 1 striker. So to me, it looks like they've kind of gone to defensive because they're getting overflowed with the attacking, and that's kind of what actually goes on with this tactic. It seems to be that like the defense has to drop back and the AI has to change to try and deal with the overflowing of attack, which then sacrifices a player up front for them or sacrifices one of the routes that they wanted to go through to get the ball through, and there's not enough players up front, and we managed to defend them. Once again, we're going to have a look at the options. We've just picked the ball up. It's been a goal kick. The ball's fouled to us. So we've got 4 players here all sitting in a nice line. That's our centre horse and our defenders and our DM as well. Shadow Striker has dropped back. He's just playing like a centre mid attack at the minute more than anything when we're on the ball. But when we need to push forward, we push forward with it though. So we've got our 4 players pushing forward. Now we're in that line of 4 attacking players. There is plenty of options on here. This is what gets the AI or the opposition a little bit struggling now. There is 4 players there. And all we've got to do is play the ball over the top, which we get it through to Cavani. Gets lucky that time, and we got a chance to go through as one of them might get onto that ball. So once again, we pick up that ball here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players running forward. There's our 5 attackers. Pretty much a line of 5 attackers there. Look how deep these are now. So now we've got only 3 players behind the ball, and we've got 4 players defending that ball. So if there is a counter attack, we're fine because we've got the 4 players that are going to lock in and get that ball back off them. We're never outnumbered with a defender. You think you'd look back and go, hang on, you're going to be outnumbered. We're not, though. Defensively, our players get back and track back in with this as well. So we're going to see just how this works now. See how it is. Clearance up there. We pick that ball up nice and easy. We still got all our 5 players up there. Ball over the top, which we know we've been good with. So he gets the ball, and there is Hugo Duro just in that striker position, just winning that ball, getting it in, but we're in the mix with 4 players in that box. There is plenty of players trying to get that ball back there. As you can see here, there is a goal kick now. And you can see that the inside forward is a little bit close to our right midfielder. But like I say, that's an inside forward. They are not, you would think an inside forward would be around this position, but they're not. They're actually defending for us. So both of them are defending for us as well, which is brilliant to see. It's not like, oh, they're up there because they're on attack. But no, they're actually defending for us. So from the goal kicks, they do defend. As you can see there, they're still in this position. They're not even in the opposition's half yet, which is nice to see. They get the ball back, tracking back. I think that's Cavani tracking back there as well, getting involved. But both of the players are getting back, trying to track back. He's still there. The number 9 is our inside forward. And he is tracked all the way back there, Kluivert has, and gone to the left back position. So it's not like they don't defend. We just pick up the ball, find an option over the top. Great ball through. But unfortunately, great defending from the opposition. Just doesn't allow us to get the goal. We're going to show you the goals right now for our win over Real Madrid away from home. So let's see how we get this ball and see how we set up. Go from there's a rewind now. So the ball does come over from Vinicius Jr. as we're a little bit slow there. Let me just speed this up. Gets cleared away. Nicely done as Lino gets that ball. We have options. Let's look how we are set here. So we've got 3 strikers pretty much with our 2 strikers and our Shadow Striker as well. We've got an option here for Musa to get that ball to. So there's plenty of options here as we move this ball through. Nicely done as Kluivert gets it. Looks for the overlapping run as well. Gets that ball down, really, really nicely played. And then you can see here, there is 4 players in the box, literally 4 attackers in the box. It's easy work for them. Plenty of options in there. As you can see there, 2 players outside. We're never outnumbered neither. So we've got 2 centre-halves with 1 striker. 14 can come over, as Gay can come over to Marc Asensio. And then you got Hugo, who is there to mark Toni Kroos as well. It's like we've just got players all over the place. We're never outnumbered at the back as we get that ball up. Hugo with a nice finish. Cortez should be doing better. I will admit that, but it's very nicely done. Another player, we get that ball. This is going to get it, finds Leno, and it's just an easy way, just overflowing that attacking movement there, just keeping it going, keeping it going. Once again, Cavani getting involved in the game, moving it around, great ball movement, finds the goal, and that is brilliant for us. So we're going to have a look now how we are conceding the goals, and this is just 2 against Real Madrid. Real Madrid are one of the best sides in the La Liga, so it's going to be interesting to see how we get on against these. So pretty much Valverde picks up that ball. Once again, we are not we're not overshadowed with the amount of players that are getting forward for Real Madrid. You can see over there that Pavard is kind of sneakily getting over on the overlap there. But we're going to have a look at how this plays out as the ball gets played through. Benzema, great football. It's just good football. There was not once where we went, okay, we were just outclassed. Well, we weren't outclassed, sorry. What I'm saying is we weren't overloaded. We had 3 players trying to mark the 1 player of Valverde, and then Benzema just plays it really good. We just played the defensive line a little bit too high that he just gets behind the back of us, plays a good football with Kroos, and just slots the ball away. It's good ball movement from Real Madrid. Nothing to do with like the tactic being bad or anything like that. That was just how the cookie crumbled, really, more than anything. And then a set piece, you can't help set pieces. So technically, we didn't do that bad against Real Madrid. And that's kind of how the style of football played, how it all went, and how everything kind of just locked together. It was going to be we will score more goals than you, no matter what. If you score 2, we'll score 3. Simple as that. It was just goals, 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 and more goals as well. Like I say, 110 goals in the La Liga, which is absolutely bonkers. Is crazy amount of goals that you can score for him as well. So I'm going to show you now, because I know a lot of people will ask that wonderful question of, Tick, does this work for lower league, or does this work for teams that aren't very good? I'll show you another save that I did this test on, and I'll let you know. And here you have it, guys. We ran this with Yeovil Football Club. We managed to score 121 goals with him for the season. Absolutely crazy amount of goals. Absolutely smashed it as well with him. We won the league by 6 points as well, only losing 7 in the whole of the season as well. 9 draws, but 30 wins for us. It was a close one. It was a real fun one as well. You can see there is plenty of goals being scored in here. You will get some results, guys, where you can't win them all. It is hard to win every single game, especially when you're playing like this, but you just have a look at the results there. Maidenhead, we beat 6-3. Dagenham Redbridge, 6-4. So we've just got a lot of these goals where it's just crazy amount of goals being scored for us as well. And it's exactly the same style of play. We managed to get one of our players, I think it was, yeah, Linton got us 44 goals this year. If we have a look at the table, unfortunately, Chesterfield striker, I'm not going to try and pronounce that name because I won't, but one off top of the league, and Linton isn't even that decent, so he's getting that many chances. Yes, he is fast, I fully admit that. He is fast, but his composure's not the good, his technique's not good, his finishing's all right, his dribbling's bad. So the fact that this guy is getting 39 goals a season can just prove that you can get quite a few goals from these players as well. As you can see there, 2 assists in the top 3 as well as Charlie Wakefield, and also, so Linton has like got the most goals for us and 3rd with the most assists as well, and he's joint as well. So it's crazy to see just how good he actually has been for us and how effectively he has been for us. So guys, this tactic can work. You will concede goals. By all means, you will concede goals. So stop, like, if you think this is going to be one of them games where you're going to run every single league, it might not work because you're going to concede goals. Hopefully your players are being attacking. They are having that style of football and just getting the ball in the back of the net. I'll show you there. It's the exact same formation we were using with Valencia as well. So this is just the crazy attack tactic, and hopefully it can work for you guys. I'll leave the link in the description for you so you can try it out and test it out on your saves. Let me know how you get on with it. Let me know how many goals. See if you can try and beat it over 120 goals. That was 44 games as well for us in the Vanarama, so let's see if you can beat that. 46 actually, so let's see if you can beat that, especially 110 in the La Liga, which was a good one. You put that on a good side, they're going to bang some goals in. I should have done it with PSG, just see how many goals I could get with PSG. But guys, that's been absolutely awesome. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you do try this tactic out, let me know, and leave some comments down below, let me know how you get on with it. And guys, if you want to see more content from me, I'm live over at Twitch, twitch.tv/Tick147. You see me live most days from around 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're doing a Stoke City save over there, so get over there. Once again, thank you for the 700 subscribers to YouTube. It means the world to me. We're here now. We're going to push on for 800 and so on and so on and so on. Guys, thank you very much for checking out my content. It means the absolute world to me. Spend a little part of your day checking out my content. It means the world to me. I'll catch you all next time. Much love and bye-bye.